Tyus Jones, you guys, could have been a really good player in the NBA. As in high school and college, he proved a lot. But what went wrong for him? How's everybody doing today? It's Sports All back with another video. Today, I'm going to talk about Tyus Jones and what went wrong for him. Before I start though, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell, and leave a like on this video. You guys, we're getting really close to 400 subscribers, so if you're not here, you know what to do. Hit that sub button. But without further ado, let's get into it. So let's go back to high school, where Tyus Jones was a McDonald's All-American and had a 97% in scouting grade. And his scouting report, well, here's what they've said. They said that he was an extremely mature and poised basketball player, and he had unique ability to make the players around him better. So basically, by that, he would bring good vibes to the team and would make the teammates better. So one thing about him that you had to really look out for was that Tyus Jones was a guy who would average about 20 points a game, but was also a very good passer, as he'd also average about 10 assists per game. He was a very good player in high school, as, fun fact, he was ranked higher than Karl Anthony Towns, Devin Booker, and D'Angelo Russell. All three of those players who have been all-stars before in their career. And not all of them haven't even passed 30 yet. Devin Booker is still very young. D'Angelo Russell, he's still very young. And Karl Anthony Towns is also really young. So, yeah. He was ranked higher than them in high school, which sounds crazy, but I mean, that's what happens. You always have those busts. But anyways, moving on. The schools that were interested in Tyus Jones was Duke, Baylor, Kentucky, Kansas, Michigan State, Minnesota, and Ohio State. And the school that Tyus Jones decided to go to attend to, was Duke. And in Duke, he only played one season with them, and that was in 2014-15, where he played 39 games and averaged 11 points a game, 5 rebounds a game, and 3 assists per game, 37% shooting from 3, and 41% shooting from the field. So, sure, you could tell me he didn't average that many points a game. I agree with you on that one. The assists did drop a little as well. And to be honest, he wasn't looking like that bad of a point guard. I mean, he was a decent point guard, you could say that. He wasn't that bad, but he also wasn't the best. But anyways, then after Tyus Jones decided to declare for the NBA in 2015, which, to be honest, if you're asking me, that is a horrible move because, well, that was his first year in college, and some players, I would say, should last more in college. But anyways, Tyus Jones would get drafted by the Cleveland Cavaliers, but then would get traded to the Minnesota Timberwolves, and his first year, he wouldn't even start a game, but in 37 games, he'd average 4 points a game, 2 assists per game, a rebound a game. In fact, let's just say in his whole career so far, in all the 5 years he's played in his career, he hasn't averaged 10 points a game. The highest was last year, where he averaged 7 points a game, 4 assists per game, and a rebound a game. So what went wrong for Tyus Jones? To be honest, I would say what went wrong was that he was a one-and-done player. If you guys don't know what one-and-done means, it's that you last only 1 year in college, and then you go straight to the NBA. So I feel like that's the reason why he couldn't have been a better player and a well-known player. You see, I would say that if you're an NBA player, if you're a college player and you're trying to declare for the NBA, I would say last for at least 2-3 years. Because, like, first off, if your first year didn't go too well, just try to see if you can do better next year. Because, I mean, one-and-done player is a very hit-or-miss move right there. Because, I mean, if you get drafted, which, so let me tell you, Tyus Jones was drafted late first round. He wasn't one of those lottery picks. He was late in the first round. And, well, he did prove a lot in high school, but in college, he didn't prove that much. So if I were him, I would have probably stayed at least another year or two in college, try to prove a little more to get that scouting grade up. So then after, he would have a higher chance of getting drafted lower in the draft, somewhere around from 1st to 15th pick. But Tyus Jones didn't do that, and his career has not looked like it's been too good. I mean, he's not proved a lot And to be honest, it really sucks because this man could have been a very good player at one point. I mean, when you're ranked higher than Karl Anthony Towns, Devin Booker, and D'Angelo Russell in high school, that's pretty impressive. Of course, you can tell me they didn't know that those 3 players were going to be all-stars one day, but still, he was an incredible player. He was amazing in high school. And for goodness sake, the man had 7 offers to go to different colleges. Duke, Baylor, Kentucky, Kansas, Michigan State, Minnesota, and Ohio State. So quite a lot. And, well, I'm not going to say he went to the wrong college. I mean, Duke is a really good college. I mean, Zion Williamson went there. RJ Barrett went there. So, I mean, I guess you could say that's good. A lot of good players have gone there. Of course, I know Tyus Jones went there before they did. But still, Tyus Jones could have proved a lot in the NBA. But unfortunately, he couldn't prove that. And I think the problem is he was a one-and-done player. If he could have lasted a little longer in college, maybe 2-3 more years, I would think not only would he be able to get drafted a bit lower in the draft, by that I mean 1st to 15th pick in the first round, but he could have tried proving more by stats-wise. He could have tried proving he could try to at least be better than what he was in college and almost what he was like in high school. That's going to be it for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I will see you all next time. I'm out.